Okay, so the first school that is going to present is EuroEd College from Iași, Romania. Okay, these are the schools after Romania, Iași, Romania. The second one that is going to present HaChoresh Zichron. After that, Special School and Education Center number 3 from Lodz, Poland. Number 4, Abdallah bin Hussein from Sheikh Jarrah, East Jerusalem. After that, the American Airman number 43 from Warsaw, Poland. Number 6, Ort Oranit, okay, from Israel. Number 7, Gymnasium Shnei Adets Kago, I'm sorry for my pronunciation, okay, from Lithuania. 8, Nili from Zichron Yaakov, Israel. 9, Skola Giebre, Green School from Kosovo. Number 10, Taha Hussein from Sakhnin, Israel. Number 11, Donna Klein from the US. Number 12, Ort Ebin from Ramat Gan, Israel. Number 13, we have Ismail Chemali, and also number 14. And number 15, Tudor Vladimirechku from Romania. So with no further ado, we'll start with our first school, EuroEd College from Iași. Eyal, please, also the people from Iași, you are ready to present?
Right, you told us about a 3-minute maximum time, so that's perfect because we have a video and it's 2 minutes 54 seconds, so I should start now.
Eyal, stop sharing, please.
Hello, we're the 7th graders from EuroEd Secondary School, and this is a school project about water pollution, water treatment, and the environment, and what we can do to help it.
During our chemistry class titled Physical Separation Methods of Wastewater, we learned about conventional and unconventional water filtration methods.
For our first experiment, our teacher presented a scale model of industrial water filtration so we can understand what happens in a water treatment plant.
We used Erlenmeyer glasses, filter paper, glass funnels, and stirring rods in dirty water to simulate the real-life process.
After decanting and filtering wastewater, we obtained filtered water. We were able to observe the amount of sediments and filtrate resulted after the experiment and drew a conclusion. If the small amount of wastewater we used had so much sediment, we should be worried about the amount of sediments in the wastewater produced by an entire city.
For our second experiment, we took things even further. We simulated the case when we were in the woods with no access to drinking water, and we had to improvise a water filtration device.
Our teacher presented the theory behind the filtering process, the materials required, and provided us with the required materials.
We were given recycled materials, used plastic bottles, small amounts of coal, sand and gravel, as well as cotton discs. Finally, we produced small amounts of dirty water in order to have something to filter.
During the experiment, we left the water to sediment for a few minutes. In the meantime, we placed cotton discs at the bottom of the filtering bottle. We added a layer of coal powder on the top, then 2 more layers, 1 sand and 1 gravel. After our filtering devices were complete, we poured water into them and waited for filtered water to come out of the bottom.
We noticed how the fineness and thickness of the layers influenced the quality of the filtered water, how improperly placed cotton discs allowed the water to carry particles.
That people can have a negative impact on the environment.
The identification of pollution factors is a first step towards reducing the effects of pollution by reducing excessive consumption, directly recycling, and protecting natural resources.
We are the future, and it is in our hands to protect the environment and save the water.
I'll be responsible to protect the rivers and forests of wasted plastic bottles.
I will reduce the use of so many technological tools to filtrate water at home. They become big factors of pollution.
I will save our mountains of plastic bottles. Ecological water filtration during camping can be fun and more safe.
We will try to teach others what we've learned.
how easy it is to generate wastewater, how hard it is to filter it, how important it is to protect nature, and how valuable recycled materials are.
Thank you. Well done, EuroEdge College.
All right,
from
so we
Yashi.
also have a poster. So while you
Okay.
ask us any questions, we could also show you the poster we made.
Okay, show us quickly the poster. We don't have so much time.
Yeah, I know. Well, I could answer questions in the meantime.
In the meantime, the next school, HaChoresh from Zichron, are you ready?
Yeah.
Hang on, I mean, okay, so I
This is
suppose,
the poster, yes.
right. Well, if the next one has to start already, then I might as well stop. Sorry if you didn't get to see anything.
You can see the poster in the website. All of the works are in the website, and you can go there and go freely. So now we'll hear from HaChoresh Zichron Yaakov from Israel. Please go on.
Okay, so we made a model of an ancient well. So,
we learned about the water problem in the world, and also
you have something to share?
No.
Okay.
Logging for pumping and supplying water from ancient times until today. We met the CEO of the Zichron Yaakov's Water Corporation.
We learned from him about the water supply challenges, how to handle the sewage, about the technologies and the water sources. Our class decided to make models of water pumps, and Omer and I decided to we built an ancient well model.
That's it?
Yeah, we can show the model.
Yeah, please.
So this is the model, and you can see here אני לא יודע כל כך לומר את זה באנגלית, את הבפנים.
את העומק של הבור.
The depth of the... Tell me in Hebrew and I will translate it for everyone.
Okay, אפשר לראות פה את הבפנים, ואפשר פה לסובב את זה.
לסובב את הידית ככה שאני ירד למטה להגיע למים.
See, everyone, you can see the depth and you can see that the handle it can be twisted. Yes. תמשיכו.
והכנו את הדגם מקופסת נעליים.
They made it from a shoebox.
שני מקלות מעץ, חבל,
2 wooden sticks, a rope,
ופלסטלינה.
Okay, great. And Play-Doh, that's what they use. Thank you so much, HaChoresh. You did an excellent work. Really. Thank you so much. We'll go to the next school from Sheikh Jarrah, East Jerusalem. Are you with us? Abdallah Al-Hussein, you're with us?
Yes.
East Jerusalem?
Yes.
You have a presentation, something to show? Please share now.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say that we are so pleased to participate in this fruitful partnership. And this is our first year together in our educational journey. And we are hopeful for sustainable cooperation and improvement for the benefit of both sides. Now, my student will share screen in our research. Sundos?
We see it. You can go on.
Yes, I'm sharing screen.
Please start.
Sundos?
Yes. So I'm Sundos Tawil. I'm from student at Abdullah bin Hussein School. I'm 17 years old. So we put two hypotheses. The first one was that drapers with built on river regulators will give adequate equal water flow rate. And the second one was drivers without pressure regulators will supply large and equal quantities of water due to their distance of water supply. And we got the following results. Our results was that water flow in the drivers which have pressure regulators will is nearly 8 times than in drivers which have pressure regulators, and this indicates that loss of a huge amount of water in these pipes while traveling along the whole pipeline, and this shows us that it is not a sustainable and economic way of using water. In addition to the unequal chance for amount of water to the plants that are far away from the water source. This case is not found in the drivers which has the pressure regulators. So that's it. Thank you for listening.
Wow, that was very short, precise, fluent. You did a great job. Really, Sheikh Jarrah, well done, well done. Thank you. Okay, so we'll go to our next school. I hope you're ready. Our friends from Poland, Warsaw, the American Airman number 43. Are you here with us?
Yes. Excuse me.
Yes, are you here with us, friends?
Yes, we are from school in Poland.
Just let us, if you have something to share, please share it now.
Okay, so we would like to present you a short movie about our facility and Oasis project, because our students have communication difficulties. And now we will share you our screen. And we also send you a link to the movie at chat.
You look great, Poland. Meanwhile, you look great.
Thank you.
Hello, we are in the Special School and Educational Center number 3 in Łódź in central part of Poland. We will take you around our garden today. There is a place with fruit shrubs, for example, blackberry, chokeberry, white mulberry. The general part of garden consists of planting various shrubs and trees, including, for example, sequoia, ginkgo, horse chestnut, junipers and firs, and a 150-year-old lime tree. There is a rockery and flower beds here. At the moment, this part of the garden doesn't look impressive, but it's completely different in the spring and summer seasons when the flowers begin to bloom. There, we can find a vegetable garden in which potatoes, cucumbers, zucchini, as well as herbs such as mint, lemon balm, and basil are grown. On the other side of the hedge, there is a playground, which is also part of our garden. Now we will go to the place where the oasis will be created. The oasis will consist of a cascading fountain, a water reservoir into which we intend to let the fish, and various plantings of green plants. We presented the general appearance of the oasis in the poster sent to you. This is the place where the oasis will be created. As you can see, we have a really big garden and many plants that require a lot of water. Currently, the water from the rainfall is draining into the sewage system. Many liters of valuable rainwater, which could be used to water the plants we grow, are waste. Thank you very much for being with us in our garden. And thank you for your attention. Goodbye and wishing you all the best.
Very good. Warsaw, Poland. Excellent work. Excellent work. It was a very good video. Thank you
Excuse
so
me.
much. Yes.
We are from Warsaw, so we didn't present anything.
Yes. We are the Airman School. And
Yes, we are American Airman School.
The American school, and you're from Warsaw, no?
This was school from Łódź.
From Lodz. I'm sorry. From Lodz. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Who presented this one? The American school?
No, the school from Łódź. Number
Yes.
3.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it was my mistake. I'm sorry. The school from Lodz, Special School and Education Center, number 3 from Lodz, Poland. This one, this is the correct school that presented. I'm sorry. And the school from Poland, Warsaw.
Yes, that's us.
So you want to present?
Yes, we would love to.
Let's go. Let's do it. I'm sorry I skipped you, Lodge. My mistake. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
No problem.
Yes, okay. I will show.
Hania, you muted yourself. But okay.
Okay, go on. You're on.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Marianna, and I would like to introduce my team. Ola, Hania, Patrycja, Wiktor, Adam, Maciek, and teachers, Ms. Grażyna and Ms. Dorota. We are from Safe Water Club at American Airmen High School, number 43 from Warsaw, Poland. First, I would like to introduce innovative inventions by my friend Wiktor.
Okay, hello everyone. I'd like to show you my revolutionary invention, but first I have to clarify the terms. So gray water is all the wastewater generated in households or office buildings from streams without fecal contamination. That is all streams except for the wastewater from toilets, unlike the black water. I'm not going to talk about gray water because its treatment process is too complicated to explain this in this short amount of time. My project is designed to filter initially cleaned black water that goes through the piping system and drips into the soil, which acts as a filter. It results in moisturizing the soil, preventing droughts, and providing backup water for the cities. Thank you.
Thank you, Wiktor. It was very interesting. We conducted an awareness survey about how vital water is, and here you can see the results. We developed it because we wanted to show people what they can do to save water and what they can learn from our Instagram account. It also showed us how we can improve our club activities. We post interesting facts which will hopefully increase social awareness among our schoolmates and show them what more they can do to save water. We chose this form because it is generally available, and during online school, it is the only and most effective way to reach the students and spread the knowledge to their families and friends. As you can see, our posts are in Polish and English. We prepared comparison of these two cities on the following problems. Due to the lack of time, we are not able to show you the results of our research. We'll find them in the attached links to the documents. As a bonus to our activities, we would like to share a video with the presentation of our homemade Eco Soap. We also have a little gift for you. On the chat, you can find a link to the survey so you can conduct it in your schools, and later on, we can compare the results. Thank you very much.
Very important subject. Thank you. It was a very important subject and it was very interesting. So you can join in the chat. There was a link sent, right?
Yes, our
to
mate
the poll.
should.
Very
Yes.
good, very good. A very important subject. Thank you. Now we'll go to our next school, number 6. I'm not confused. Ort Oranit is with us.
Hello, can you hear us?
Yes,
hello. Yes, we hear you.
I need to share screen. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
I'll wait until he shares screens. All right, can you hear me?
Perfectly. Go on.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. We are students from Ort Oranit. Our names are Agaelia and Yari Lashover, and we will be presenting this project for you.
According to research from 2020, 30% of oil pollution is found in the sea, and it is the cause of the extinctions of many marine species. Scientists say that in 2050 there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish if this behavior continues. Our names are Yair Lashover, Nick Girov, Ro'i Dayan, Gaelia, and Ofek Yeheskel. We're students at Oronit High School in Israel, and we found a solution.
Project Ratilla is a remotely operated ROV submarine that scans polluted areas and has built-in AI to recognize plastic bags, sea creatures, oil leakages, and more. The robot will clean the ocean by grabbing plastic bags with robotic arms. To build this robot, we separated our tasks between 5 students. Roy Dayan is in charge of developing an artificial intelligence that recognizes underwater plastic bags. I am in charge of developing an AI that distinguishes between marine creatures and water environments.
I'm developing a machine learning system to locate the ROV in the water by finding its depth using light levels. In addition, I also developing an Android application to control the robot. Ofek Yeheskel develops a machine learning system to identify oil leakage both from sea vehicles and underwater pipelines. Nick Giro develops an internet website to control all of the ROVs. In addition, the site will also have database to store all data collected from the sensors and applications like location, density of plastics, type of underwater animals, and so on to be used for future research. So that's basically it.
Thank you again, and thank you so much for this opportunity.
Amazing.
Thank you. Wow, this was a very impressive work. Really, all Toranit, very good. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we'll go on, and you can see the full project in our website of the underwater robot. Now we'll go to number 7 from Lithuania. And sorry, I'm sure I'm not pronouncing it right, so forgive me. Gymnasium Shnei Detskago. Are you here with us, Lithuania?
Hello. Do you like playing basketball? We like it too. It's the national sport of our country, Lithuania. Apart from basketball, Lithuania is rich in lakes, rivers, and has the access to the Baltic Sea. So we thought there are no water problems in our country. But after joining the project, we realized that we will have if we do not raise the awareness. So we created a tool how to do it. Here is the outcome of our project.
On behalf of Jansky Secondary School community, we have the honor to greet the participants of the virtual graduation event. We joined the family of the participants of the project in January, and we are thrilled to present our drop in the ocean of the projects.
Our project consists of 2 parts. In the first phase, we wanted to learn what our community knows about water resources and environmental issues. We conducted a quality survey and interviewed 100 people, 40 adults and 60 students.
The most common answers to the question, what is water, were still liquid, drink, and rainfall. The respondents claimed that we need it for life, functioning of the body, cleaning, and rest.
We also named water issues such as water contaminations, water scarcity, and floods. Suggested possible solutions were save water, though not contaminated, use fewer chemicals, improve sewage treatment plants, or spread the desalination process.
All the respondents claimed that it is necessary to raise awareness about the water resources and environmental issues at all levels of our school community. To achieve that, we organized the brainstorming session and generated ideas about what could be done during all school subjects. During the next step, we organized the ideas in the logical chain, presented the draft of the annual program to the community, and got it acceptance.
In our program Aquafons Vita, we are going to have painting contests with myths and stories about water. Visit the water supply company, drinking water laboratory, participants in the education programs, create water footprints, create films, filter water, organize cleaning events, participants in the meeting with various specialists, and conduct mini projects to cover the topics of healthy swimming, water-related emergence, water in industry, commerce, agriculture, and thermoelectricity.
We hope that the program will not only raise awareness but also unite our community, build close cooperation with other schools, attract social partners to our school, and enrich the everyday education of our students.
We want water saving to become a habit, not a short-term action, and it takes time to develop a permanent habit. That is why we gave our program a long-lasting format. Water is the source of life, so we must do everything to preserve it for future generations.
Thank you for your attention.
Great, thank you. Lovely presentation, Lithuania. Lovely video. Thank you. Great job. Before we move on, I just want to say that if we won't be able to go through all the schools, you see the timer. Above. There, we have 13 minutes until the room is closes. But don't worry. You take 2 minutes break in the reception, and then we'll go again. So don't worry, everyone is going to present, okay? Don't worry, even if the timer has 13 minutes till it ends. Don't worry, everyone will present. So now we're going to the 8th school. Yes, the 8th school. Nili from Zichron Yaakov, Israel. Nili?
Yes, hello.
Yes, hello.
We have 2 short presentations. Tamar Shapira will share. She will be the first.
Okay. Please share. Go on, Tamar. We're listening.
Hello, my name is Tamar Shapira. I live in 8th grade in middle school, Zichron Yaakov. My research question was about the anomaly of water. The anomaly of water is a kind of weird manifestation because it doesn't happen with any other liquid. My hypothesis is that this phenomenon actually occurs because a solid state bonds are formed between atoms only at a certain angle, and that creates a low density arrangement. When the ice meets up, the bonds break and the density increases. I prepared 2 sugar water solution of 10% and 20% of sugar. I put 100 cc of the solution and water without sugar into 3 cups with the same volume. I put the cups into a freezer for 24 hours. The findings show the volume of the water without sugar increases much more than the volume of the solution contains 10% sugar, and the volume of the solution containing 10% sugar increases more than the volume of the solution containing 20% sugar. I assume that the sugar molecules interfere with water molecules, so my hypothesis is correct, and the angle of the water molecules are what cause the anomaly of water. And this is
Okay, thank you, Tamar. And Einav.
Go on, Einav. Einav, you have less than a minute, so you should keep going.
Okay, so I work for the group. My name is Einav. I'm in year 8. And we chose to do an observation on how the amount of dishes in a dishwasher affect the quality of their cleanliness after a wash. So because of our research question, we decided to do it as an observation. And 3 students filled their dishwashers in different capacities. One did a full dishwasher, one girl did an almost full one, and one girl did a half full one. And these are our findings. We found out that as the grew, the amount of dirty dishes was more because the cleanliness was reduced. The dishwashers had more work to do, so they did less work, but their work was less well done.
And now we don't hear you very well. I'm sorry. The teacher would like to add something because we don't hear it very well.
Okay, if we don't hear very well, so We have the first presentation. So Einav, thank you.
Einav, thank you. It's a bit disturbing. We don't hear it very well. I'm sorry. For now, I'm going to do a little change, okay? Since the students from the Donna Klein USA number 11 have a test in just 5 minutes, because we're a bit late, I'm going to do a little change, okay? I'll ask the apologies from Kosovo and Taha Sakhnin. You'll be after, but just do the presentation of Donna Klein. Do the presentation of Donna Klein, and we'll release them to do their test and be successful in school. So go on, Donna Klein, are you with us?
Yes, thank you so much. We would like to share our screen.
Go on.
It says that okay, thank you.
Climate change has real worldwide consequences and can escalate quickly. This leads to the sea levels rising. Most of Florida sits at sea level. The fresh water and salt water are at risk of mixing together due to the sea level rise. This could cause saltwater intrusion, which would affect our fresh water supply in Florida. So this leads to having an effect on crops. The water we use to water the plants is fresh water, and if salt gets into the water or into the soil, the plants will not survive. The Miami limestone is increasing the intrusion because it is porous, which allows the water to move through it and can potentially contaminate the soil that plants growing. The hydroponic system can limit how much land we use to plant normal plants and eliminate the risk of saltwater intrusion into the soil where the plants are growing.
As you see in the picture over here, South Florida is at high saltwater intrusion.
We don't hear you. If you speak, we don't hear it.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, go on.
Okay. So, as you see here in the picture, South Florida is at a high risk of saltwater intrusion for global warming and glaciers are melting. The sea level is rising.
Speak out, speak out. Speak out louder. That's okay. You're doing great.
In the picture here, you can see that Florida's seawall is made of limestone, which is a very weak rock which lets salt water move through the rock and into the soil. In this image, you see that the sea level is.
Okay. We are not hearing very well. Can someone from Donna Klein speak louder and clearer, please?
So we did a lab on a seed, and we put one in fresh water and one in salt water. And the one in salt water did not sprout, but the one in fresh water did. We also made a hydroponic system in class, and the hydroponic system is when we plant plants only in water to eliminate the possibility of saltwater intrusion.
That's it, Donna Klein? Have you finished?
No. As we discussed before, by using hydroponics, we reduce water intrusion. When we use more water, the limestone gets weaker and salt water can get in.
There's a problem with the microphone.
Okay, there is a problem with the mic with Donna Klein.
So we built a hydro.
Do you have any conclusions that you want to say?
Yeah, we built our hydroponic system, which is we're building it vertically, so we have more space to farm other things. And by the end of the year, we hope that we can be taking home some fresh veggies that grow in our hydroponic system.
Very good, thank you. I'm sorry we didn't hear you very well because of the microphone. Thank you so much, Donna Klein, Florida. I hope you will do well in your test. Please pay attention to the timer on the head of the conversation. In 3.5 minutes, this room is going to be shut down, okay? Don't worry, I know that Gymnasium Schneidecko already presented, sorry. I know that Skola Giebre, Green School from Kosovo, need to present, and Tah Hussein, Sakhnin need to present, and all our friends from Ebin Ramat Gan, and the friends from Albania, and the friends from Tudor Vladimirchku also need to present. Don't worry, what is going to happen in a short while, the room is going to close, and just wait 1 minute and it will open again. Okay, so Kosovo, you want to do it? You have a challenge. 3 minutes.
Yeah, we can try and do it.
2.5 even. Go on.
Yeah, we can try.
Here's your challenge, Kosovo. 2.5 minutes. You see the timer.
Okay, so hello everyone. We are a group in Green School, which is made by students from 6th to 9th grade, including here all the teachers that help us. And we all gathered to raise awareness about saving water in our community.
What's our motive? So you may have read that Kosovo actually doesn't have issues with water, but in the future we are expecting to lack the luxury of water usage we currently have due to global warming, and by that we don't want to misuse it. So we took the initiative to do our moral part and raise awareness on how to avoid misusing it. What did we do to raise awareness? On this slide, we showed some of the activities we already done, who are also shown on pictures. From January through March, we worked on a presentation called Saving Water, who was dedicated for younger students to help them understand the importance of water saving. Then in our school toilets, we put up water saving related posters. After putting up posters, we gave out brochures to younger students, the brochures which we designed and printed. Also, we had a very important meeting with the water saving expert, Mr. Abdullah Nishori, that took place on 18th of February, who also worked in Israel for a couple of years. He showed us all the work the country of Israel does for water and helped us understand what we need to do in the future.
And as you can see in the photo and the graphic is one of our homeworks that we give to students to try. So the graphic shows us, the horizontal line shows us the date, and the vertical line shows us the time. So for the first time that one student showered, it took 20 minutes. But the next time that they remembered to take a quicker shower to save water and save time at the same time. So the time is less, and the water it's saved. So at the last time, it was the 13th of this month, the shower was taken by 5 minutes, and that's a really cool progress and with positive results. So this brings us positive results and make us achieve our goals. Thank you so much for your attention.
Wow, Kosovo, very good.
We did it.
Very good, Kosovo, you did it. 10 seconds. So in 10 seconds, there is going to be a break for 2 minutes. We'll see you in a short while. 2 minutes break. Don't worry, everyone presenting.
Bye.
Don't worry, everyone is going to present. Just a short coffee break. All schools are going to present a 2 minutes break from now.
Hello.
Hello, so everyone is with us. It was a very short break. Very short break. Eyal is with us. Hello, hello, hello. Here is Eyal with us. I told you it was a short break. You didn't believe me. I knew it. But here we are again. A coffee break. So
it 2 minutes. It wasn't 2 minutes. It was less than 1 minute.
I lied. Yeah, you're right.
Where's my coffee?
Where's my coffee? I owe you one. I owe you one.
Virtual coffee.
Thank you. So I really thought it's going to take long, but our technique guy is better than I thought. So we'll keep going. I think everyone is here. We'll keep going with a very special school. Taha Hussein from Sakhnin is with us now.
Are you guys here? This is my school.
Just Lana is here. Are you here?
Taha Hussein from Sakhnin.
Lana, Mohammed Ali, and Minna.
The presenting students are here.
Just a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe thought it was really 2 minutes.
Yeah, okay, so we'll come back to you, okay? Don't worry, we have the time. We'll go on to Ort Ebin.
No, wait, we were waiting patiently, please. Don't move on.
But we can't stay and wait. Don't worry, we come back to you, Sakhnin, don't worry.
محمد قسوم معنا علي السنان.
Your school is presenting?
Yes, they're all here.
Okay. Yeah.
علمت لنا شلون.
You're presenting, you're sharing a screen, go on.
لانا اوكي.
موجودة yes, go.
Hello everyone, I'm Lena Zbidat. We are from Tau Hussein School, 9th grade. We will talk about the Wadi Al-Ain project. In this project, our goal is...
Just a minute.
In this project, our goal is to take advantage of the excess water from the spring to water the plants that we will plant near the place. Where is Wadi Al-Ain and what is it? Wadi Al-Ain is a spring of water and it's located at the bottom of the mountain, so the source of water, underground water and rainwater. And Wadi Al-Ain is located in Sakhnin, and Sakhnin is an Arab city in Israel and it's located in the Lower Galil. My grandfather told me that in the past, on their way to the Al-Battouf field, used to stop there, rest for some time and drink water from the spring. Especially since its Sakhnin's water spring was in the past a main source for the residents of Sakhnin to drink. With the passage of time, the people of Sakhnin forgot the benefits of this source, and with development, Sakhnin's water spring became tearful after its people deserted. For a while, some of the people of Sakhnin and the region returned to remember that there is a spring of water in Sakhnin, and they go to it and enjoyed its fresh water. And because we love Wadi Al-Ain and want to preserve it, Ali is gonna tell you what is our idea.
Wadi Al-Ain is the heart of Sakhnin. We must preserve this ancient place. So the main idea is to use this excess water instead of throwing it without any interest. So we will pump them by a water tank and water pump to a higher area where we will make a garden which will be full of many kinds of plants and trees. So we can irrigate those plants by the spring's water. Also in our project, we try to test many ways to reduce water loss during the whole irrigation process. And now if you want to know more about the project's mathematics and physics, Minna is going to tell us about it.
Okay, so to change this spring from a harm to a treasure and to apply this idea to reality, we need physics and mathematics. Don't panic, it's pretty easy, but I need you to concentrate with me to make you understand the calculations we made. So we multiply the space of the spring by the depth of the water to get the volume of the pumped water. Then we can know the mass from the volume because 1 liter equals 1 kilogram. Then we multiply the mass by the gravity by the head of the pumped water to get the energy. Then we divide the energy on time to get the power. So what about the garden and what have we benefited this idea? That's what Mohammed is gonna tell us.
In this project, we will save a lot of money and a lot of water. We'll use this water to plant all kinds of stuff like trees for shade, medical herbs and fruits. We'll also give water to the citizens of Sakhnin and to the farmers. This is an ancient place. Without it, Sakhnin would be the city it is today. That's why we should try to revive the importance of it. By repairing it, it will become a generational thing. Thanks for listening.
Sakhnin, well done. It was very fluent. and very fast. I saw you under the rehearsals and you did it excellent. Thank you. Nabil, I hope you're pleased because your students are excellent. Okay?
Yes, I am very, very pleased. Yes.
Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay, so we're going, and you can see all projects. Again, you can see all projects in our website in full scale, okay? All the posters, all the presentations, all the video clips that you made are all there. So you're more than welcome to join there. So we're going to our next school from Ramat Gan. Evin from Ramat Gan, Ort Evin. Are you with us? Ort Evin Ramat Gan.
Yes, we are here.
Okay, good to see you. You're looking good. So you have something to share?
Yes.
Go on.
Hello from Israel. I'm happy to introduce our presenter, Yotam Khalil. Thank you very much, Sean. Today I'm going to show you our project is an ecological RUV or remotely operated vehicle.
Please speak louder, please. Please turn your voice.
I'm going to present you our project is a remotely operated vehicle for eco users. And we in Israel, we have a water problem with pollution. Most of our water comes from the sea, so we need to take care of it. In our school, we have come from a high-tech school, so we need to think of a solution, and we did it in the proper way, the engineering way. We choose our solution. It's a remotely operated vehicle for eco users. This is our ROV. 2 years of working on this model. It's the final model. We got 6 motors, robotic arm for collecting garbage, cameras to use AI system to find anything on the water and to show the operator what to go under the water. We have this is our electrical system from the electrical group. We have motors. We have 2 computers.
Speak out, please. Louder, please.
Louder, sorry. We come with a solution because of wire technology. We have to use 2 computers.
Everything is okay in Ramat Gan?
Yeah, we have a technical problem.
Okay, so meanwhile, we're moving on. We'll come back to you, Ramat Gan. Are you managing?
This is our electrical system. Showing we have 2 computers, one on the top side, one on the bottom. We use it to communicate. This is our software schematic. We're using multiple algorithms. We're controlling our ROV. We're controlling motion, controlling payload, and controlling the cameras.
We barely hear you, Ramat Gan. We barely hear you. We're moving on. Please fix your speakers because we don't hear what you're saying and there is a lot of noise behind you. So we're moving on. If you will fix everything around you, we'll come back to you because we don't hear what you say and it's too bad. So try to fix it and make the room silent because there is a lot of noise. And we'll go on to our Albanian friends. Ismail Chemali, are you with us?
Yes, hello everyone. Greetings from Albania.
Oh, very excited to see you, Albania.
Me too. Same here.
Great. So you have something to share with us?
Of course.
Okay, so do it. We're waiting
Could
for
you stop screen sharing? Yeah,
There you
great.
go.
Wait a minute.
So this is the first one. That's right? You're going to present the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
We are the first group.
Great.
So, my name is Hira and this is my classmate.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yad.
It's been a great pleasure. It's been a great pleasure for us being here and being able to represent our school Ismail Chemali in this intercultural project. We would like to thank all the organizers for lending us the opportunity. Water means life, but yet we use it so carelessly. How can our innovations practically help on the issue?
So we've come up with
Go,
two
Yoel.
ideas. Yes, the first one consists on making the most out of used water and not letting it go to waste. We thought of building these water tanks that are equipped with filters that use the reverse osmosis process to make the water usable again. This filter is also a semi-permeable membrane that lets only the water go to the other side.
The second idea is aiming to support the first invention. In order to make the process automatic, we have thought of creating some sensor filters that will be able to detect harmful water substances, such as pesticides. A microchip attached to the filters will be connected with a computer program in order to show its substances percentage in water. The results will be shown in our PC. For a further and more concrete demonstration, let us follow Yoel.
Yes, this one right here is a picture of the physical representation of the idea. So basically, the dirty water comes through to the left side of the tank through the water pipe on the left side, and then the sensors on the filter will detect the harmful substance presence, and the filter will start working and send the water, which is now clean, to the right side of the tank. And through the right pipe, it can go to wherever we want to use it again.
The total cost of equipment production for a school-sized tank varies from $600 to $800. After some calculations, that's the result.
Yeah, this idea can also be used for bigger water areas, such as a dirty river that goes nearby our school. And for that, we've prepared a video.
Let us watch the video together. Yeah, sure.
If there is sound, we don't hear it.
Do you hear it now?
No, you need to share the computer sounds.
Wait.
You need to stop sharing and then share again and tick the tick box of computer sounds.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. Tell me if you can hear it right now.
Yes, yes, great.
Great.
It flows right through the city center. It starts off as a clean stream, but the water gets contaminated by wastewater coming from all over the city. Did you know that its levels of coliform bacteria are 13 times higher than the EU standard? The water has little oxygen in it. That the phosphor and ammonia levels are way above norm. The river is so close to being an environmental hazard, while it flows right near populated areas. That's why we want to reuse this water, filter it, recycle it. That will be convenient given not only the proximity with our school, but also the water supply the building would have for outdoor use. Thank you for listening to our presentation.
That was it. Thank you for the attention.
Thank you. Very
Thanks
good
a lot.
work. I like the economy part that you did, the cost. Very good. Very impressive work you did there.
Thank you.
So the second one from Ismail Chamali, are you with us? Go on.
Here. Nice to meet
Yes,
you all.
we are.
Nice to meet you.
We're the second group, and we've made a plan on how to transform our school to an eco one.
You have something to share?
Yes, we prepared the video, so one of our team members is going to share it. Hope you enjoy it. Okay.
Don't forget to share computer sounds if you have. We don't hear anything. Ismail Chamali, are you with us?
Greetings from Albania. We are thrilled to present to you our project, Modeling an Eco School. Making every school an Eco one is difficult because the costs would be very high and most of the countries don't have the appropriate budget to prioritize such investments. We aim to build a rainwater collection system in order to implement it in our school, thus we have ecological and economical benefits. Our project aims to raise awareness of the importance of good water management for both humans and ecosystems. Collaborating with the local authorities to contribute in completing the targets of SDG number 6, clean water and sanitation, is one of our main goals. For every project to be successful, it is necessary to follow a plan and have good cooperation between members. On the current slide, you can see some of the phases of our work. We have tried to create an efficient project that can be implemented, and therefore we have worked on the budget plan, and also we have a plan for implementing the idea in our school building. Time to go into details. To have a better idea of the area where we want to implement our project, initially we have inserted an image from Google Maps. The purpose of collecting rainwater is an old idea but still relevant. Our country is blessed with water sources and a lot of rainfall. We have thought of a very simple way on how to collect rainwater and use it for daily purposes on our school. Through calculations, we have found out the range amount of water which is used for hand washing and toilet flashing during a 6-hour period of staying at school, which is 50.25 cubic meter per day. As a result, the total amount of water used for 108 days is 9,133 cubic meter of water. Then we calculated the amount of rainwater which can be harvested from our school's terrace surface, which came out with 2,230.77 cubic meter of rainwater per year. 1 meter cube of water here in Albania costs 80 cents, so 2,230.77 meters cube of water cost $1,688.50. We have estimated might take around $14,400 to apply the method of rainwater collecting and its use. In this slide you can see our budget plan. The idea behind these calculations is that if we collect the rainwater into water deposits, not only will we reduce the consumption of drinking water, but also we will save money. Imagine what we could do with all the rainwater in a town. Together we can do magnificent things. Thank you for your time. Go Eco. Go Green.
Excellent. Albania, El Chameli, second group. Very good. Very good. Very nice video. I like the presentation a lot. People, if you have questions regarding any of the projects you just saw, we're not finished, just saying, okay? If you have a question regarding any of the projects you just saw, please write it on the chat and we will try to answer it with the relevant school. So now we'll go on to
I'm sorry, we cannot add links on the chat or anything.
Sorry, again?
We cannot add anything on the chat.
I see. I see, because some of you can write only to me, not to everyone. You can write only to me, to the host. Okay. So we'll keep going to a very special school from Romania, Tudor Vladimirescu. This is a very lovable school because Florin, you're accompanied Romania throughout the year. So we are almost finishing all our school, and Romania is almost our last one. So we want to hear you. Tudor Vladimirescu, here you go.
Hello, we have a presentation, if we could share the screen.
Okay, go ahead.
We can't, well, okay, never mind. Hello, our names are Ilink, Nora, and Ana Maria from National College Tudor Vladimirescu in Gorj County, Romania, and this is our project. Romania is a rich country when talking about water sources, especially rivers and lakes, but also beautiful landscapes. How much are these sources influenced by people? We focused on the situation from Gorge County to research ongoing human activities that affect the water quality. For this, we documented and made photographs of the rivers and lakes. We identified the pollution sources from our county and their effect over the water. We also collaborated with the Gorge Environmental Protection Agency to study the quality of water.
By analyzing the water volume of Xi River in 2019, we observed a downfall of 25% compared to the last 5 years because of the decreased precipitations. In our country, the captured water is used mostly in industry, the population using only 2% of this quantity. The main pollution sources we identified are mining, from coal extraction in the main source of pollution, the power plants from Rovinare and Turceni County, because of the high level of water resulted from the cooling system that contribute to the increased water temperature with over 10 degrees Celsius over the normal temperature. And agriculture, the chemicals that help plants grow unnaturally go into the soil and also can affect the water quality. And human garbage, people often throw package on the ground or in the water, increasing pollution.
From the human research, we came to the conclusion that anthropic activities affect the quality of the underground surface water, especially groundwater ones. The groundwater level lowers, affecting the water supply for the population in the area, but also on injuring the water necessary for the development of vegetation. The majority of surface water in the county have very good ecological status, considering the oxygen regime that can be used by aquatic creatures. We wish to continue our activity with research about living creatures and the way they are influenced by variations of the quality and quantity of the water. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Romania. Thank you, Tudor Vladimirechko. I want to see if Ort Evin from Ramat Gan, are you ready to present again? Because the last time it was not that good. Ort Evin?
Now we can hear it?
Yeah, now we hear you better. Okay, much better. Go ahead. You're the last one, so do it like a pitch, okay?
Sure, no problem.
Break a leg.
Like we said earlier, we are building ecological remotely operated vehicle. You can see the slideshow?
Yes, and still a bit louder, please.
A bit louder, all right. So we build ROV. In Israel, we have a water problem. We have pollution. We have all our water come from the sea. We need to take care of the sea, and for that we come with ROV solution for that problem. A bit about us, we come from a high-tech school, so when you need to find solution, we come to high-tech, we come to engineering, to robotics, to software engineering, that's what we stand for. You are on that, this is our ROV. That's our project is 3 years from now, so this is the final version. 3 years of work, experiments, testing, that's the final one. We have cameras, we have arm grippers, 6 motors, anything is the result of experiments, tests, and a very, very long research. This is our motor system by using a microcontroller called Arduino. It's the simplest microcontroller you can find on the market. And we use that because when we finish school, we want anyone around the world can build our project. So it's an open source, and anyone who wants to learn how to use an Arduino, it's a very simple and very cheap to use. This is our electrical system. We have multiple problems with that. Working in underwater is a very problematic about sealing, about using electricity. So we have to use 2 Arduino microcontrollers like we see in the previous slide. We have cameras, we have a mini ROV for narrow spaces like pipes and infrastructure for oil. So we can use it anywhere, in any environment, any weather. This is our code. We have multiple algorithms such as controlling the motors. We have this algorithm for joystick users and motors. We have a mini ROV algorithm. We have cameras changing algorithm. We have payload controlling algorithms. This is the payload sensor. We have a pressure sensor to know how depth we are in the water. A conductivity sensor for measuring the pH level on the water. We have a temperature to measure water temperature in several locations, and then we create a map to know how climate change affects on this area. We have 4 groups of manufacturing. We have structure team, payload team, electricity team, and master code team. All of that working together, like in the real world in big high-tech companies such as Intel or IBM, like in the real world, that's how we work. Thank you for listening, and remember, in a world full of problems, be the solution. Thank you very much.
Okay, Ort Evin, Ramat Gan, very good. You did it, okay? Very, very good. All schools presented. And again, if you have further questions, you can write it on the chat to me, okay? You can't write it on the chat to everyone. And if you have a specific question, I will ask it, ask the specific school. So everyone, you did a great job, really, all of you. It was much better than I ever expected it to be. It's not that obvious to do such an event with so many people from all over the world in different languages and countries. What is going to be next